What is up, guys? It's Kingdom Hearts 3 News here, and I have a discussion video for you guys today. Sorry I've not been reporting on Kingdom Hearts 3 News because, unfortunately, I have to report on you guys. There is no Kingdom Hearts 3 News. So you're gonna have to stick with discussion videos for a while until something interesting pops up. I'll probably talk about the details Tetsuya Nomura will give in that Final Fantasy that Kingdom Hearts 3 conversation with creators video that Sony's gonna post next month. But until then, you're gonna have to deal with discussion and also announcement. I'm gonna be reporting on Final Fantasy 15 news again. I know I've not been reporting on it on a while. I know the channel description says that I'll be also reporting on Final Fantasy 15 news, so I don't want to stick to that. And now I'm going to be reporting on the Final Fantasy 15 news because, god damn it, this channel needs more views. Yeah. Let's get into the topic at hand. We're going to discuss why Square Enix decided to change the name from Final Fantasy Verses 13 to Final Fantasy 15. And I know this topic has been discussed to death, but I just thought I would make a video on it. And it's probably going to get a lot of dislikes because most of my opinions are going to be the opinions of others. Because if your opinion's not the opinions of others, people apparently hate that. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? The first reason why they did it is because it was called Final Fantasy Versus 13. Emphasis on the 13. And if you heard of the Final Fantasy 13 games, then you know that those games were not that great of Final Fantasy games and just games in general. It was just not a great Final Fantasy game overall. And the fans were really mad, and we got Final Fantasy 13-2, which some people say was even worse than the original. It does improve on some stuff. I've never really played it. That's what I've heard. It improves on some stuff, but I've never really got the chance to play the Final Fantasy 13 games. I guess that's a good thing. So yeah, and then we almost got Final Fantasy Agato 13. I think that's what it was called. And then there was Final Fantasy Versus 13, which everyone was excited about. It was going to run on that new engine that they had. It was going to run so beautifully on the PS3, and until it was going to be so good until Final Fantasy 13 was released and didn't get that all great of reviews from people and Final Fantasy fans. So they decided, this just got bad taste. The 13 name has bad taste in everyone's mouth. No one really likes the game, so why don't we just rebrand it as Final Fantasy 15 and pretend like Versus 13 never happened. So, yeah, that's why they changed it, because 13 is just a name that has been cursed. It's a curse with Square Enix, I think. And so, yeah, that's the first reason. The second reason is Final Fantasy 14 Online was a complete and utter critical failure. The servers were bad. I think the servers were bad. It was just a bad MMO altogether. It was really lazy, poor put together. It was just not a good game. and they said, we have Final Fantasy Versus 13 here, which everyone is excited about and everyone's really wanting, but we're spending so much goddamn time on this game. We just need to release it. So they decided, let's rebrand as Final Fantasy 15 so we can get back those fans that we lost with 13 and 14, because those two games were not that great. And why don't we just rebrand as that and make it so amazing and so amazingly good that no one will even know the difference. So yeah, they did it just to revive the series overall, because the series was at its downfall over the past few years. So yeah, that's reason number 2. What is the third reason why they did it? And the third reason why they did it, I remember now, is because it was just taking too goddamn long to make. They were just spending so much time and so much money into this game that they just decided, you know, it's just been so in development so long, it has so much content in this game, it could make a completely new Final Fantasy game. So why don't we just rebrand it as 15, because it has all the elements of a full-fledged Final Fantasy game, and Verses 13, it's not going to really work as a spin-off. It wouldn't really make as much money because Final Fantasy 13 2 and probably the Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns will not do that good sales-wise. So yeah, they decided to do that because it was just so far. It was in development for so long, I can't grasp my words for anything. It was just in development for so long, you said, and we were like, well, fuck it, let's just call it Final Fantasy 15, then we make the money. Oh, we're gonna make the money. Leading into my fourth reason, they need money quick. The Final Fantasy name did have a lot of money behind it in the past, but with Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 14, the sales went down astronomically. That's one of the reasons why they're in that deep financial, going down the financial hill right now that I discussed in the last video. That's why they're doing that, because the Final Fantasy 13 games were just so awful and their stock prices just dropped. And no one really trusted them anymore. And you say, well, we are losing money, we're losing so much money by the day, and we have 2 games in development. Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy Verses 13. Hey, they make a lot of money. Kingdom Hearts 3D did sell a lot of units. So, in Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 15 is a game that people have been wanting for a while to actually get a good Final Fantasy game. So why don't we rebrand it as 15 and we make all of the money? We make all of the money. You get the heroin. We get the drugs. We are just going to smoke it up, and we're just gonna have so many prostitutes, and we're just gonna have sex all day. We're gonna have so much money, and we will just not be able to contain ourselves. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's pretty much how the meeting went for the when they decided Final Fantasy 15. Basically, it's like, hey, you get drugs. Hey, we all have like a little crack party. So yeah, they needed it because they need money, and they need money now. So yeah, that's basically all the reasons why they decided to change it to 15. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to write down in the comments below what you think of my opinion. Do you think it's wrong, or do you think it's right? Also write down in the comments below, or you can message me a topic that I could talk about, and I may give you a shout out in the next discussion video that I make. It will either be on Kingdom Hearts 3 or Kingdom Hearts 3 News, this channel. Because I want to do it like one at a time. Like post one on Kingdom Hearts 3 News and post one on Kingdom Hearts 3, so I can keep those two channels with good quality content. And also, for the next week, I am on fall break, which means no school. I'll be staying in my room all day, and I will be updating you with every bit of information that I can. You'll be seeing videos left and right, like literally everywhere, because there's so much stuff to report on, obviously, because there's so much Kingdom Hearts 3 news out there, right? Right? So, yeah, be sure to prepare for a bunch of new videos. I'll get a lot of new subscribers, and it'll just be Coke for everybody. So, yeah. This has been Kingdom Hearts 3 News, your one place for Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 15, and various other news. I'll see you guys later.